Sup, YouTube? This is Big D and Shade.
Yo.
And welcome to Takoyaki Bites. This is where we're going to give our opinions on one show this season and
Give you some bite-sized information on what we think of different shows that we are watching throughout the season.
we are going to be talking about Durarara Season 2.
Well, 2.5.
Yeah. Well, 2.3, I guess. Wait. 2.6 or whatever. I don't know. The second part of the three parts of Season 2. This story's getting complicated.
Oh, God, yes.
I'm almost getting left behind.
I mean, I'm still following, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, now, how is this person related? How does this person meet up with this person and know this person and can talk with this person? It's mind-boggling.
Like these last couple episodes, I don't really know. Are we progressing as far as time? Because
I got lost on that too, and I know exactly what you're about to say, and I was actually going to ask you that as well, because I'm like, there is something, like, there's a person, and there's not a person, and it's like, but you did this, but then you didn't do this, and you still need to go do that if you want to get to where else you're going, and it's just, yeah.
So, I feel like the way that Season 2 is going is like, first part, remember all these people? This is what they're doing now. And then something really big happens, and then while that big event happened, part 2 is like, this is what all the people were doing while that first episode happened. And then Season 3 is going to be like, okay, now let's go.
It's a very interesting show. It's very, very, yes. I mean, I like to see how everything's connecting, and it is kind of hard to keep track of a lot of the, as you said, the time frame and stuff like that, because it keeps jumping, and you're like, okay, how does this connect in this and it does this? But I still enjoy it, and I still think that the to see the connections and to see where things are starting to piece themselves together is probably the most fun that you can have in this whole thing, and just seeing where it's all leading to. And I'm curious to see where we eventually will end up in all of it.
Yeah. Oh, and with the blonde girl. Did she have her helmet on that whole time when they met? Yeah, I'm like, you don't recognize her? No, like he's sitting there like,
nope.
And I'm like, why doesn't? I think they showed like a clip of her fighting. I'm like,
Yep.
Yep. So.
But I do like the fact that everyone was like, oh, he's got a woman now. We can go ahead and take her and use her as leverage. And I'm like, dude, guys, just no. You're not going to have a fun day.
Yeah. And then, the way Shijo said he has arm strength, I'm trying to think. I'm like, is most of his, like, superhuman strength based on his arms?
There's more to it than that.
Yeah, because...
I mean, he's strong, but there's more to it than that, because he lifts things that normal people, not just for the arms, but it's like, I mean, his back would have been broken, or...
Yeah.
His legs would have broken or something.
Yeah, and I'm like, he's been shot and stabbed and like,
oh yeah,
just been like slightly more peeved than normal.
Yeah. You're like, dude, goddamn, freaking immortal Hercules type shit going on here. So.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess he was just being modest then.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know. It's cool.
I want to see more with Silty and the Doctor. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, they've been kind of just missing in action. Like, people's just been calling them the last couple of episodes. And like, they're still here, they're on the phone.
Yeah, and I'm like, come on, we want to see more.
Yeah, why was he all hollering? He's like, I can't talk right now. I bet that's going to be the next episode.
Well, he's talking about being like werewolves and vampires and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the hell were you guys? They're like talking about having just a day trip. I'm like, you are in Japan, right? Was there werewolves and vampires you just had, like, the other side of town or something?
They probably went back to Celti's homeland. She's like, oh, let's go back to where I used to live.
That's a hell of a quick day trip. That's for sure. It was interesting to see her in the carriage and dressed up in her, like, formal gown and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's just adorable.
Yeah. So, Durarara spinning its wheels right now. Um, it's I feel like in what 2 episodes, then it's just gonna start going.
Yeah, it
Just
just
like it did,
doesn't. It hasn't gotten any traction at the moment, though.
yeah, just like it did with the first part of the season.
I really want to know what's going on with the main kid, because he is like freaking. He lost it at the end of the last season, and I'm looking at him going, dude, what is
Yeah,
going on with you? You have flipped you were done. And I'm like, he freaking stabs a dude when it's through his hand, and he's like,
yeah.
"Oh, let me bandage that for you. I'm so sorry. That was terribly rude of me." And I'm like, "Dude, damn,
Yep.
you are gone mentally." So, and even people seeing him are like, "Is he okay? He seems a little off."
Yeah, and he's all scratched up and bleeding and stuff. And he runs into what's his name. He's like, "What happened to you?" And he's like, "Oh, I just fell down the stairs."
Yeah, and I'm like, that's some hell of a stairs right there. I'm like, good lordy, Lou.
But yeah, they actually haven't been focusing on the main three characters.
They really haven't.
Yeah,
Because, like, I want to see more with him. I'm not so much in wanting to see Keto, though.
yeah,
I'm really not. He's not as focused attention for me. It's like the other boy, the girl, and I want to see more of Celty. Like, those three. If I could see more of those, I'd be happy.
yeah. They keep focusing on because what's his name in the hospital. That are like, "Oh, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen," and I'm like, "Really?"
Some did kind of happen. It was
Yeah,
interesting to see that someone from his past just kind of randomly showed back up.
yeah,
And then you really see how messed up he is.
yeah. And then they haven't actually done anything with the guy that was on the phone.
No.
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot to look forward to.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good things going on here.
Looking forward to grab some traction. Let's go.
Absolutely.
All right, and that's been Takoyaki Bites, and we will see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.